Alexa Barr and I did my SWOT analysis on the Gourmet Shop Cafe. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Gourmet Shop, then take you through the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and then I'm going to conclude on my overall experience at the Gourmet Shop. The Gourmet Shop Cafe offers breakfast, brunch, and a late lunch. It's located on Saluda Avenue in Columbia, South Carolina, which is commonly referred to as 5 Points. The cafe is known for the different variety of food that it offers. First on the SWOT analysis is the strengths about the Gourmet Shop. The Gourmet Shop is very local, like I said before, but it's literally located in the heart of 5 Points, which makes it very convenient for people around the 5 Points area and around Columbia to get to it. When I first went to the cafe, it was very family-friendly environment, which made it very welcoming to go in and sit down and order food. There's a store that's right next to the cafe itself, and the store literally reminded me of Cracker Barrel. It had kitchenware, it had different wines, it had different foods and spices, anything that you can possibly think of that involves the kitchen or is in the kitchen. Second on the SWOT analysis is the weaknesses of the Gourmet Shop. The first thing I noticed was the parking. It was just an inconvenience for customers, especially for customers that don't typically live in the 5 Point area. I noticed that they're offered street parking or paid parking that usually involves meters, or there's a parking lot that's on the side of the Gourmet Shop that you typically have to pay for. So it was just an inconvenience for the customers that would have to constantly drive around the Gourmet Shop or drive past the Gourmet Shop in order to find free parking. There was seating offered outside, which is pretty cool, but in case of bad weather or a rainy day or anything like that, all the seating outside would have to be moved inside. And inside the cafe itself just has minimal spacing. And so with all those customers moving in, it just causes chaotic situations. Third on the SWOT analysis of the Gourmet Shop is the opportunities. While looking at their menu, I saw that there was a catering option. I thought this was a perfect opportunity for smaller companies to come up to the Gourmet Shop and ask for them to cater at their small events. The Gourmet Shop itself is very famous around Columbia, and it probably makes enough revenue in order to buy out the stores that are right next to them to make potential spacing, or even make potential spacing for their store. While doing that, it could increase the seating for more customers to come in, or even increase employees. While increasing employees, it's an opportunity for college students or people that don't even have a job to get paid and help out and cater to the customers at the Gourmet Shop. On the SWOT analysis is the threats for the Gourmet Shop. So since the Gourmet Shop is located in 5 Points, there are also other restaurants that are not too far away from the Gourmet Shop. First is Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner place. It's a fast food restaurant that is known for being quick and efficient with getting their orders out on time. The next thing is Publico, which is a Mexican restaurant that only offers lunch and dinner, however, but they do have a parking lot in the back of their restaurant that has more space for parking, and they do have an outside seating area that is actually covered, so when it rains, customers wouldn't have to be worried about getting wet. There is also Eggs Up, but Eggs Up is located down the street from 5 Points, but it is also a breakfast and lunch restaurant. Eggs Up does offer the same variety of food that the Gourmet Shop does. However, it does have better parking, and there's a lot more space inside the restaurant itself. My overall experience at the Gourmet Shop, I would like to say that it was pretty neat. I thought that the cafe was very unique and very different. It stood out from a lot of other cafes that I've been to, especially with the store and the dog-friendly environment that they portray. The only things that I would probably critique were probably the parking and the pricing on food. Other than that, I'd say that anyone and everyone should try the gourmet shop.